All right, calm down, calm down. I see you typing away feverishly on the keyboard. Problem with Tears of the Kingdom? There's no problem. This is the greatest game of all time. Let's calm down. Let's take a step back because the word problem isn't necessarily a negative thing. Let's take, for instance, problem. I have too much money. I don't know what to spend it on. Problem. I have too many cars. I don't know which one to drive. Problem. I have too many women. I don't know which one to call up. A problem isn't necessarily indicative of a bad or negative thing. And I'm not using the term problem in a negative manner. It's just a very clever title that got you to click this video. But I do feel like Tears of the Kingdom does have a major problem, at least for me. And I feel like if I feel this way, there's going to be other people that feel this way as well. But is that problem a negative problem, or is it a problem of having too much of something, which isn't necessarily a bad thing? Obviously, Tears of the Kingdom has been out for a few days now. We've been covering the game heavily on the channel. I said I wasn't going to review the game. I'm not going to review the game, but this is something that I alluded to in that video. Now, as far as like negative problems are concerned with the game, I mean, yeah, it does have some. There's things like the Korok seeds. I don't know, man. I'm just not feeling those Korok seeds, and I didn't like them in the first game. I don't like them in this game either. There are frame rate and performance issues that happen from time to time. Yes, like they suck. I don't like them. I wish we had a stronger Nintendo Switch. Trust me, I've been the one talking about that we need something like this for quite a while now. Switch sales are, starting to slow down and stuff like that. We talked about it in another video. Go check it out on the channel. But that's not my major problem. I'm able to look past all that stuff. Korok seeds, I just won't collect them. The performance issues, it's a Switch. What do you expect? It's not like it's a strongest console on the market. No, my problem that I feel like a lot of people are going to have with this game, and probably already have with this game, and they just haven't had a come to Jesus moment with it yet. They haven't realized it themselves, is I almost feel like I'm never, ever going to complete the game, the main mission, just the main mission, because there are so many missions in this game. I almost feel at times like it's too big. And that, I mean, that's what she said, hopefully. But I almost feel like it's too big at times. I'm someone who has played a ton of open world games. I grew up playing Grand Theft Auto games. I played all the Grand Theft Auto clones. Breath of the Wild came out. I played the Breath of the Wild clones, like Immortals Phoenix Rising. I feel like I have a very good grasp on open world games, how they work, how you're supposed to go about them. And I've always enjoyed them because most of the time, yes, you have your main structure missions, but then you also have side stuff that you can do. And then you can kind of make up your own little missions in your head, like running over people and stuff like that. With Tears of the Kingdom, though, geez Louise, man. Like, I will boot up the game and be like, all right, we're going to accomplish this. This is the mission that we're going to do. And I'll just be walking around and shit will happen. I don't know how else to say it. Shit will just happen. And there's stuff going on. And now all of a sudden I'm on a side mission. And it's like, well, I didn't plan on doing it. I did this last night. I'm looking for a specific thing so that I can have one of the fairies enhance my armor. So I'm looking for a specific item. I'm walking around and there's some dude who's just like fallen into a crevice, and I have to get this guy out of the crevice. And it took me like 20 minutes to figure out how to get this guy out of the crevice. And then by that time, something else happens, and then something else happens, and it's just like, oh my God. And that's just on the surface level. That's not including the sky. That's not including the underground stuff. I feel like it's insane. It's insane. It's a problem, but it's a damn good problem, because the amount of content that is in this game, you could sit there and argue and say whether or not it's the best open world. And I can understand why some people would like, Grand Theft Auto open worlds, like Grand Theft Auto 4, Grand Theft Auto 5, more than this style. But in terms of just raw content, I don't think you can say that any other game has as much content as Tears of the Kingdom does have in its open world aspect. And that's insane to me, because Nintendo, I mean, let's be real, sometimes they're not exactly ahead of the marketplace in terms of what's hot in the streets. But with this game, they managed to do stuff like that, and it just extends beyond everything else, because I have so many side missions in my ledger right now, and I still don't even have the whole world map unlocked. I haven't done all the sky towers yet. Like, and that just makes me think, like, holy crap, how much more stuff is there? You know, how much more stuff is there on the ground level? How much more stuff is there on the sky level? How much more stuff is there in the caverns, in the chasms? And it's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. The amount of value that went into this game. And I feel like, you know, this is what some people are going to hang their hat on when they talk about the $70 price tag. It's like, oh, look at the amount of content. And you can make that choice or that argument, but I think it's somewhat justified when you look at the amount of stuff that they put into this game, because you would have to spend, I would say, hundreds of hours in order to do every single side. That's not even including Korok seeds. Okay, just to do the shrines, just to do all of the caves and go into all the caves and find all the caves and find all the chasms and find all the side missions, because all these side missions, they're not just thrust into your face. You have to actually explore the map in order to find them. You have to talk to certain people at certain times after you've done certain things in order to activate these side missions. Nintendo created a world that, yeah, it's not like a Shenmue. It's not like a Grand Theft Auto 5 where you can trail someone in terms of making it feel alive. Like, you can watch this person and watch how they go about their daily things to make the world feel alive. But they made this world feel alive in how it seems to always be changing, how things are always growing, and situations, depending on if you do certain things or not, are happening based on your decision to talk to a certain person at a certain time. And I don't think that any other open world game has really ever done that before. And I don't know that any other open world game could do it in a manner that this game does. I'm just consistently blown away by the amount of content in this game. I swear, I set out to do the main mission. I'm like, all right, I need to accomplish something today. I need to do this, that, or the other. I need to progress the main story. But then, like, I didn't even talk about the Dragon's Tears. Like, that's a whole nother thing. The Dragon's Tears you gotta find for Impa. Like, there's so many main missions beyond just the side missions. And then when you include the side missions, it's like, I'm gonna be playing this game for a very long time. And you know what? Good. Like, I feel like I'm having so much fun with this game. I want to play it for a very long time. There's not really anything coming out in, this month that at least is, hitting my my spidey senses as far as a game that I need to play on day one. So take all my time, Tears of the Kingdom. You are allowed to be fully enjoyed. I know the speedrunner did the game in like 50 or 90 minutes or something like that, but that's not the way you play the game. You experience the world of Hyrule. And then, of course, you have to wonder, is this the Nintendo Switch's swan song? Where do you go from here with the Zelda franchise? Blah, blah, blah. That's a whole topic for another debate. But that's the biggest problem with this game, is they gave us too much stuff. And, like, I can't finish the game. And I can't go to the main missions because I'm like a freaking toddler with ADD. Like, ooh, what's that? Ooh, what's that? I want to go there. Ooh, what's going on over there? But that's a good thing. It's a good problem. Let me know what you think of this in the comment section down below. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I didn't feel like, I just woke up. I didn't feel like being on camera today. So I spared you guys my good looks so that you don't get too turned on watching YouTube and then your significant other is like, whoa, what's going on over there? So you're welcome. You're welcome. And as always, if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, like, comment, share, hit the bell notification as well. And as always, I'll catch you guys on the next video. Later.